is getting cold on the nightstand. I'm tracing every line in my own hand, thinking about the way that the light hits the empty side of where you used to sit. I'm not looking for a reason or a rhyme, just a little more of you and less of fine. And the radio's humming that old school soul, while I'm losing that rhythm in my self-control. I'm 1,000 miles deep in the what if, falling off the edge of a velvet cliff. 'Cause lately I've been living in the low, waiting for a sign that you didn't go. Pop the cork, let the feelings overflow. I'm addicted to the high of the way we roll. Yeah, lately I'm just caught in the glow. Midnight and the city's looking neon, searching for a shoulder I can lean on. But every shadow's wearing your cologne, and every dial tone sounds like alone. I'm keeping all the secrets that we made in a box in the basement, where the memories fade. 'Cause lately, hey, I've been living in the low, waiting for a sign that you didn't go. Pop the cork, let the feelings overflow. I'ma take you to the high of the way we roll. Yeah. Looking like you found what you were looking for, but I gotta ask. Yeah. Yeah. You're posting pictures like a movie scene, wearing that smile, trying to stay clean. But I know the look behind those eyes, but when it shows up, when the party dies. You moved your things, you moved your heart, but tell me, did you actually make a start? Is the air a little easier to breathe? Is the grass as green as you believed? 'Cause I'm sitting here in the size we made, watching your memories start to fade almost. So tell me, is it better? Is it everything you wanted? Is your new bed empty, or is it just haunted? Does the sun shine bright and now you're free? Is it you without a us who you wanna be? Tell me, baby, honestly, is it really better without me? Tell me, baby, honestly, is it really better without me? You're hitting clubs, I told you that I hate it, acting like our history's outdated, but you still call when the clock hits 3, looking for the version of who you used to be. If you're so happy, why you checking my page like you're looking for a way out of the cage? So tell me, is it better? Is it everything you wanted? Is your new bed empty, or is it just haunted? Does the sun shine bright and now you're free? Is it you without a us who you wanna be? Tell me, baby, honestly, is it really better without me? Is it really better without me? Maybe I'm the one who's better off, maybe I'm the the one who finally broke off. But I see you faking, I see the cracks. Once you go forward, you can't go back. Without me, what you wanted. Is it better? Yeah, you look good, but do you feel good? Without me, let me know when the highway's I left the coffee on the counter till the steam gave up the ghost. Funny how the things we love are what we end up haunted by the most. I haven't moved the folded sweater on the corner of the bed. It's a heavy piece of fabric, keeping all the almost in my head. And it's the quiet part of the room that screams the loudest now. I'm learning how to live in shadows, but I haven't learned the how. There's a space where you were standing, a hole I cannot fill. The world is spinning faster, but my heart is standing still. The radio is playing something old we used to know. I reached to turn it up before I realized I should let it go. The neighbors started gardening. The roses look so red, but I'm just staring at the dust where your footsteps used to tread. I'm not angry, I'm just tired of the weight of checking every lock and every door. A little bit too late. If sadness is a country, I've been living on the coast, watching waves of everything I missed turn into what I lost. And it's the quiet part of the room that screams the loudest now. I'm learning how to live in shadows, but I haven't learned the how. There's a space where you were standing, a hole I cannot fill. The world is spinning faster, but my heart is standing still. Getting longer on the floor. I don't hear you breathing anymore. Just the clock, just the quiet in the room. The shop is a shadow in the rearview glass, watching the blurry city lights pass. The sidewalk is glowing in a violet hue, reflecting the world in a drop of the dew. Just a sodium glow in the middle of the night. Everything soft in the orange peel light. No more deadlines, no more rush, just the amber pulse in the evening hush. twisting the dial through the 1 a.m. air, looking for a voice that isn't really there. White noise oceans and a frequency hum, waiting for the clarity to finally come. The world's gone quiet, the broadcast is thin, just me and the static in the state I'm in. It's a signal in the static, a pulse in the dark, searching for a reason, searching for a spark. Caught between the stations of the heart and the head, thinking of the secrets that the airwaves said. I'm a ghost in the wires, I'm a star in the sea, tuning into the parts of me I never let be. Fragments of a love song from a different town, buried in the velvet as the sun goes down. Electronic whispers and a glitch in the beat, a cosmic kind of logic that is bitter and sweet. I don't need the answers, I just need the sound of a drifting soul that doesn't want to be found. Loud and clear, loud and clear, loud and clear. The ceiling is a canvas for the passing cars, street lights to the blinds looking like the stars. Heavy eyelids falling, the gravity is sweet, safe inside the covers, wrapped in linen sheets. Just a pillow talk with the ghosts of the day, watching all the worries simply melt away. The rhythm of the breathing is the only song I need, planting quiet dreams like a garden full of seeds. Is settling down, a creek within the wood. Everything is exactly where it should. The colors of the morning are a million miles away. I'm singing in the silence at the ending of the play. is a candle. The ceiling is a candle. The ceiling is a candle. The ceiling, the ceiling, the ceiling. The ceiling is a candle. The ceiling, the ceiling is a candle. 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 The ceiling, the ceiling is a candle. 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 The ceiling is a canvas. The ceiling is a candle. The ceiling is a candle. The ceiling is a candle. The ceiling is a canvas. The ceiling is a candle. The ceiling is a, the ceiling is a, the ceiling is a candle. The city's a map made of flickering white. I'm tracing the lines in the middle of the night. My breath on the glass is a cloud in the room, chasing away the last of the gloom. Just steam and the pain in the heart full of rest, putting the noise of the day to the test. The rhythm is slow and the fire is low, nowhere left for the spirit to go. The shadows are heavy, the blankets are deep. I'm falling away to a lavender sleep. The coffee shop dreams are tucked in the tray. I'm ready to let go of the rest of the day. Do you leave me? The keys are on the table, but the click of the door is gone. I'm standing in the hallway, caught between the night and dawn. You didn't pack the pictures, You didn't take the blame. You just walked out of the story and you left me with your name. So why do you leave me with the lights still on? Why do you leave me when the night's this long? I gave you every secret, I gave you every yes. Now I'm just a ghost in a Sunday dress. Tell me, was it easy? Was it all a lie? Why do you leave me without a goodbye? I'm checking every message, looking for a hidden thread, rereading every love you and the things you never said. The dinner's getting colder, the wine is sitting still. I thought we had a mountain, but we're dying on a hill. Why do you leave me with the lights still on? Why do you leave me when the night's this long? I gave you every secret, I gave you every yes. Now I'm just a ghost in a Sunday dress. Tell me, was it easy? Was it all a lie? Why do you leave me without a goodbye? I'm chasing where you sat, I'm memorizing shadows and drowning in a room that's suddenly too shallow. Was it something that I did or something that I'm not? You left me here with everything that you forgot. The car is down the driveway, the silence is a sound. You're miles and miles away now, and I'm nowhere to be found. Why do you leave me? Why do you leave me? The sun's trying to break through, but I'm still wearing the night, yeah. There's glitter in the creases of my shoes, and a heavy kind of rhythm I don't want to lose. The bass is still vibrating in my bones, echoing through the silence of these empty zones. I'm walking home in the indigo hour, watching the city lose its electric power. The magic is settling like fine neon dust, leaving the versionary I can trust. Everything's quiet, everything's just, it's neon dust on the windowsill, watching the world standing perfectly still. The dance floor is empty, the music is gone, but I'm carrying the sparkle into the dawn. Hazy and tired, hazy and free, just the neon dust remaining in me. I unzipped the night and I let it all fall against the gray shadows on my bedroom wall. The morning is coming with its unfiltered third eyes, but I've still got the purple trapped in my sides. It wasn't a dream, it wasn't a blur. I'm more of the girl than I ever were. Wash it away, but the feeling will stay. Ready to face a brand new day. To neon dust on the windowsill, watching the world standing perfectly still. The dance floor is empty, the music is gone, but I'm carrying the sparkle into the dawn. Hazy and tired, hazy and tired, hazy and free. Still shining, just a little. Sleep now. Yeah. So what a soul. Yeah, feel the humidity. Just you and me and the tide. The sand is still warm between my toes, and the scent of the jasmine starts to grow. We're watching the orange sink into the blue. Nothing else matters when I'm looking at you. The ice in the glass is making a sound in the quietest rhythm this island has found. There's a current between us, steady and strong, pulling the static right where it belongs. Caught in the frequency of the ultimate song. You're my saltwater soul tonight, tangled in the silver of the moonlight. No more anchors, no more gravity, just the electric version of you and me. Deeper than the ocean, warmer than the sun. Saltwater soul, you're the only one. Your skin tastes like summer and tropical rain, washing away every bit of the pain. We're drifting together on a sea of desire, keeping the flame and keeping the fire. No need for a map, no need for a shore. I don't wanna go back anymore. Let the tide take us where the world can't find, leaving the heavy expectations behind. You're my saltwater soul tonight, tangled in the silver of the moonlight. No more anchors, no more gravity, just the electric version of you and me. Deeper than the ocean, warmer than the sun. Just getting started. The digital sun is a perfect circle of pink, higher than the stars, faster than you can think. We're tracing the lines of the chrome-plated street, caught in the rhythm of the alternate heat. The engine is humming an electric tune underneath. glitch in the system is starting to grow, reflecting the magic the satellites know. Laser light eyes and a cold heavy heart, finally ready for the final start. Don't slow it down, don't hit the brake. Let the whole universe start to shake. Cursor blinks a steady, quiet beat, while shadows stretch and curl around my feet. No need to speak, no need to explain why I'm tracing lines beneath an indigo sky. Just some desk doodles and a half-filled page, finding a quiet corner in a loud age. The ink is flowing, the clock has lost its gears, just the softest hum to calm away the years. Gone cold, but the steam is in my mind, leaving the rush of the daylight far behind. There's magic in the mess of a workspace late at night, when every little thought begins to catch the light. Yeah, feel the humidity, just you, me, and the tide. Yeah, the sand is still warm between my toes, and the scent of the jasmine starts to grow. We're watching the orange sink into the blue. Nothing else matters when I'm looking at you. The ice in the glass is making a sound. In the quiet is a rhythm this island has found. There's a current between us, steady and strong, pulling the static right where it belongs, caught in the frequency of the ultimate song. You're my saltwater soul tonight. like summer and tropical rain, washing away every bit of the pain. We're drifting together on a sea of desire, keeping the flame and keeping the fire. No need for a map, no need for a shore. I don't wanna go back anymore. Tide take us where the world can't find, leaving the heavy expectations behind. You're my soul, water, soul tonight. This tangled in the silver of the moonlight. No more anchors, no more gravity, just the electric version of you and me. Deeper than forehead pressed against the cool of the glass, watching all the blurry faces start to pass. A sketchbook on my lap, a pencil in my hand, drawing out a map of a tiny quiet land where they're just commuting by the window pane, driving through the sunlight in the city rain. The world is moving fast, but I'm standing still, chasing down the rhythm of a steady will. Bass is hitting low, nowhere left to rush, nowhere left to go. Just the silver tracks and the rhythm of the ride, taking all the magic from the world outside. Against the cool of the glass, headphones on, the bass is hitting low. Headphones on, the bass is hitting low. Headphones on, for headphones on, headphones on, forehead. looking at the spaces in between your words. Loudest silence that I've ever heard. I used to know the rhythm of your every breath. Now I'm just a stranger, scared to death. Tell me where I lost the map to reach your heart, 'cause I can't find the place to even start. Was it the things I didn't say, or the way I always looked the other way? I'm standing on the ledge of us, turning everything we built to dust. So baby, what should I do? What's it gonna take? How many promises do I have to make just to keep you here, right where you belong? To fix the melody when the words are wrong. Tell me the secret, give me the key. What do I have to do to keep you with me? I'll change the locks, I'll change my name. I'll take the fire and I'll take the blame. If it's a matter of the time I didn't spend, I'll give you every second till the very end. Just don't walk out that door tonight. Let me be the one to make it right. I go to war with the moon just to keep your light. I'd rewrite the stars in the middle of the night. Tell me I'm not too late. Tell me it's not just fate. Small clouds of steam rising up to my chin. The morning's a puzzle, I'm ready to begin. Wrap my hands around the ceramic, feel the heat, while the world starts waking on the rainy street. Just a bit of bean and a splash of cream, drifting away in a caffeine dream. No need for words, just a porcelain glow, watching the heavy minutes start to slow. Slow, slow, slow. Got a fog, I'm tracing out a name. Every morning ritual always feels the same. One sip for the spirit, two for the soul, before the daily static starts to take its toll. The windows got a fog, clouds of steel. Small clouds of steel. Small clouds of steel. The windows gotta fall. Small clouds of steel. 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 Small clouds of steel, steel, steel. Small clouds of 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 Small clouds of steel. Small clouds of steel. Small clouds of steel. Small clouds of steel. Waking up in a room made of glass and vines, watching how the solar power redesigns the way the light hits the floor in a golden square. I can taste the oxygen in the morning air. No more heavy smoke, no more jagged steel, just the way the clover and the moss feel. I'm a carbon copy of a brand new dream, floating down the middle of a crystal stream, and I'm blooming. The heavy concrete is finally consuming. Yeah, I'm grooming. The light that the garden is finally assuming. It's photosynthesis, heart and soul, making a broken world finally whole. Drinking in the sun, breathing in the green, the prettiest future that I've ever seen. No more shadow, no more dark, just a steady glow of the natural spark. Yeah, it's the light, and we're doing just right. Wind turbines spinning like a quiet song. This is the rhythm where we all belong. High-tech gardens on the rooftop height, feeding on the energy of the midday light. I got a digital heart and a leafy mind, leaving the dystopia far behind. We're the architects of the ever-grow, finding the magic in the steady flow. Roots in the earth, head in the clouds, far away from the mechanical crowds. The future is bright, the future is clean, living our lives in the space between. It's photosynthesis, heart and the soul, was right. Just keep blooming, yeah, it's a sunny day. Two, three. As for, do we need more lemons? Actually, I just need you. Fluorescent lights and a linoleum floor. I've never had this much fun at the store. You're reading the labels like they're poetry books, giving the cereal boxes those should-we looks. I'm pushing the cart while you're dancing a bit to the elevator music, yeah, you're feeling it. Who knew that picking out bread did feel like a date? But with you in the aisles, I'm happy to wait. We don't need the champagne or the fancy lace to know that we found our favorite place. It's right here between the frozen peas and the tea. Just a simple life for you and for me. It's a grocery store romance, a bag full of dreams, better than any movie star scenes. Holding your hand in the checkout line, checking the clock and ignoring the time. Ordinary magic in a plastic bag. A love like this is the ultimate brag. You forgot the milk, but you remembered my favorite snack. Yeah, you're the only one who's got my back. The automatic doors hiss as we head to the car. Underneath the parking lot's one lonely star. It's not Paris or Rome, it's just Saturday night. But with paper bag groceries, everything's right. I don't need the world if I got you in the kitchen, breaking the rules and ignoring tradition. It's a grocery store romance, a bag full of dreams, better than any movie star scenes. Holding your hand in the checkout line, checking the clock and ignoring the time. Ordinary magic in a plastic bag. A love like this is the ultimate drag. Did we get the eggs? Oh well, let's just go home. Coffee steaming on the windowsill. The city's aching, but I'm standing still. I folded up the heavy thoughts of the night into a little plane painted in white. I gave it a push and I watched it glide over the rooftops, over the tide. I don't need to carry what I can let go. I'm finally finding my own steady flow. And I'm sailing, the inner voice is finally exhaling. Yeah, I'm unveiling a version of me that's no longer failing. It's a paper plane morning, light and free, catching the wind and the only me. No more anchors, no more weight, just the open sky and a clean slate. I'm gliding high above the used to be, in the golden light of the meant to be. Yeah, it's the morning and I'm finally performing. Sneakers hitting the pavement in time to a new rhythm and a brand new rhyme. I'm not an episun, I'm not an epitrees, feeling the magic in the morning breeze. The hustle is a hum, the bustle is a song. I found the place where I finally belong. Not in the finish line, not in the race, but in the beauty of his open space. The sky is wide and the air is thin. This is the part where we finally begin. Don't look down, just look ahead. The best stories are the ones unread. It's a paper plane, morning light and free, catching the wind and the only me. No more anchors, no more weight, just the open open sky and a clean slate. I'm gliding high above the used to be, in the golden light of the meant to be. Yeah, it's the morning and I'm finally performing. It's a good day.